Good evening. You're now with me, Shalchma for TVS Nightline, and here are the headlines for tonight. The KELUAR SEKEJAP podcast named Sarawak Premier Dato' Patighi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng as Newsmaker of the Year and Favourite Guest of the Year. And on tonight's special feature, the art behind the first unveiling of the new St. Peter's Church, Kuching. We begin with this news. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patighi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng has been named Newsmaker of the Year and Favourite Guest of the Year by the popular podcast KELUAR SEKEJAP. The accolades were given based on his contributions to Sarawak's development and his influence on Malaysia's political landscape. In the 137th episode of the podcast, its host Khairi Jamaluddin commended Abang Johari's leadership, which has driven substantial changes in the region and the nation. Khairi also highlighted the Premier's ability to address critical issues such as the distribution of gas resources between Petros and Petronas as proof of his commitment to protecting Sarawak's rights. The exclusive interview with the Premier was aired on July 22nd in conjunction with Sarawak Day. Meanwhile, the Favourite Guest of the Year recognition was presented by Sharil Hamdan, the podcast co-host, who praised Abang Johari's clear vision for Sarawak's future and achieving its goals by 2030. Sarawak is committed to outlining its vision of the region's future by emphasizing strategic asset development, which will be implemented in the next 5 to 10 years. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patighi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng, in his 2024 Christmas message, said this effort is undertaken to bring Sarawak to greater heights and reach the global arena.
In the hope-filled spirit of Christmas, these are some of the strategic assets I would want you to know that Sarawak would be developing and acquiring in the next 5 to 10 years. It takes time to happen, but this is our hope of lifting Sarawak up to a level that would put us on par with other developed countries.
In the same message, Abang Johari emphasized the importance of persevering and disregarding any attempts by certain parties who wish for Sarawak to fall behind.
Meanwhile, in the same message, the Premier also said that the Sarawak government will continue to spur and dynamize the region's economy in line with the green economy policy, as well as global efforts to fight global warming. Abang Johari said that currently his party is implementing large-scale programs aimed at enhancing infrastructure such as roads and internet connectivity in a bid to drive economic development.
To facilitate economic growth, which we hope to complete by 2030. This can be seen from our size of our budget, which had increased by threefold to 15.8 billion ringgit in 2025 compared to 8 years ago, not including allocation under the alternative funding.
Therefore, the initiative is crucial in ensuring that Sarawak stays ahead in key sectors, including renewable energy and green technology. Through proper planning and committed implementation, Sarawak is expected to continue growing into a competitive and sustainable region where the people's well-being and environmental sustainability is paramount.
The King and Queen of Malaysia, His Majesty Sultan Ibrahim and Her Majesty Raja Zahid Sofia, have extended their Christmas greetings to all Malaysians who are celebrating. Their Majesties conveyed their greetings via a poster uploaded to the Sultan Ibrahim Sultan Iskandar Facebook page. Sultan Ibrahim said he hoped the festival would bring prosperity and happiness to those who celebrate Christmas. The King also emphasized that the Malaysian community, with its diverse races, religions and cultures is a cornerstone of the nation's unity. Any attempts to sow division or actions that trigger racial discord must be avoided. In the Facebook post on the eve of Christmas, Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim emphasised that all Malaysians need each other and complement one another, particularly in efforts to build a successful and distinguished national identity.
He stressed that Malaysia must not falter or be paralysed by the interests of certain groups. Anwar also stressed that racial and cultural differences are a recipe for prosperity in any country striving for harmony and peace based on the principle of coexistence. The Prime Minister also extended his Christmas greetings to all Christians in the same post. Anwar said that as a diverse nation with various races and cultures, major festivals like Christmas remain a source of strength and unity for Malaysians.
Mamalah ibu, bapa, cikgu, kawan baik dan segalanya untuk saya. Hanya kita berdua. Tiba-tiba, dia muncul dalam hidup kita. Macam mana dengan saya?
Uncle Ed, where are we going today?
Are you ready for the adventure?
I am.
Let's go. The boat is waiting for us.
Uncover the legends that flows through these waters.
You're fascinated by it?
Discover what lies beneath the surface. River Tales of Borneo, only on TVS.
Welcome back. This festive season not only celebrates the spirit of Christmas, but also marks the very first unveiling of the new St. Peter's Church during a night where faith and diversity come alive in the heart of Padungan, Kuching. With many Kuchingites flocking to the region's new majestic icon, it serves as a beacon of Sarawak's diverse community. According to its rector, Reverend Father Vincent Chin, the new church takes design cues from the old St. Joseph's Cathedral in Kuching, a notable example of a church with a semi-Gothic style of architecture, demolished in October 1968 due to structural integrity issues. But according to him, integrated into the new church design is a sprinkle of local motifs.
如果你注意的话，我们的 Stengas 也参与本地化的design， 比如说，你看那个 design， 其实是土著们的那个shield， 4个放在一起成为一个十字架，所以when you incorporate local design into the stained glasses.
As a testament to the quality of the church's construction, Father Vincent pointed to the complexity of making the intricate stained glass.
33尺乘13尺厚。
那它贵的地方在哪里？因为我看到它的
贵，整个都是贵。玻璃，特别这个是特别的玻璃，他们其实是这样，比如这一块玻璃来讲。是原身是蓝色的，然后他把涂这个粉，然后再弄出这个颜色，然后拿去放在 oven 里面 bake。那个 oven 差不多是要300多度 bake 了，现在你怎样擦都擦不掉，因为它的颜色吃到它的玻璃里面去。
这个要 bake 多久的？每一块？
很多时间来做，很多时间对。
说这一片，单这一片东西要，
单这一片最少要5-6个月来做。
He also said the church pays homage to Sir Charles Brooke, the Raja of Sarawak, as without him there would be no Christianity in Sarawak.
我们不知道你有注意到，我们放这个 broke 的 crash 在这里，其实不是 nothing political， 只是我们要 acknowledge that without the brook, there is no Sarawak.
True.
So, with the brook coming to Sarawak, we have they brought in Christianity.
Yeah.
所以我们是从那边开始的。所以这 within history 啊，我们要 acknowledge history.
St. Peter's Church is laced with pointed spires, ogival arches, ribbed vaults and rose windows, equipped with a bell tower which could seat more than 1,000 worshippers, double the previous capacity. Upon completion, St. Peter's will shine as a prominent landmark in Kuching, reflecting its unity and religious harmony. And now on to world affairs. Russian missiles killed at least one person and damaged energy infrastructure across Ukraine as officials reported a massive Christmas attack. Air raid sirens rang out over Ukraine earlier this morning, while the Air Force reported Russian caliber cruise missiles had been launched from the Black Sea. Ukraine faces its toughest winter of the almost 3-year war as Moscow steps up its aerial bombardment and its troops advance on the front lines in the east.
On Wednesday morning, the governor of Kherson region reported that one person had been killed, 3 others injured over the last 24 hours. In the Dnipropetrovsk region, where winter temperatures have hovered around the freezing point, the governor said Russia was taking aim at the power grid. Meanwhile, a search and rescue operation after strikes on Christmas Eve found a 43-year-old man had been killed and 17 others wounded. A massive missile attack also pummeled Ukraine's northeastern city of Kharkiv early this morning, according to its mayor. The regional governor counted 7 Russian strikes and said at least 3 people were injured. Since the start of the war in February 2022, Russia has severely damaged Ukraine's power grid by repeatedly bombing it, causing regular power cuts. Moscow's army claims to have seized more than 190 Ukrainian